Well guys, it's a happy Saturday morning. Well, kind of not. We are on our way to Lakewood, Kenworth. Pick up some new airbags for the front end of the W9. Because guys, I got something to show you. I've only driven the truck for what? A little more than 2 weeks? Almost 3 weeks. And the 12 gauge airbag support mount, completely, the cup that sits under the airbag, completely shredded into pieces. Completely cracked in half. So we're not happy with the 12 gauge kit so far, so I'll take you guys and show you guys what's going on. So stay tuned. Well, and here we are. We got our Lakewood Pape Kenworth. Hopefully got the bag. I know they have a few options. Original Kenworth, the pack car airbags, or they started selling the TRP stuff. And guys, I'm actually surprised. The TRP stuff, actually really good quality. Compared to, I've actually bought both airbags, TRP and the Kenworth pack car airbags, and I'd say I'm really surprised with TRP stuff. They've been just knocking out on quality. Nothing like the Automan stuff, but the TRP has been really great. So might as well probably grab a TRP, but let's go check it out.
You guys ever wondered how they get those trucks stacked up on top of each other? They go by the front end and use a wrecker, heavy duty wrecker.
Well, here we are guys. Here's the 12 gauge kit. And just like I said, here's the piece that flew out from under the truck. Well, it didn't really fly out, but it cracked and it slipped out and fell out once I was pulling in. So the airbag is sitting at an angle right now. And guys, I mean, this is all 12 gauge part. This is a 12 gauge part. You can see it has cracks everywhere in it. There's a big crack. Looks like they did some grinding in here as well. So I don't know guys, we're not happy with the 12 gauge kit. And another problem is these nuts on their shock mounts. As you can see, this one's fine right now, but this one's already stripped. Just by putting this nut on, the thread stripped, and we had already these, like multiple of these go bad already with a strip, and basically can't even remove this. If I remove this right now, I have to buy a whole new shock stud. So this is something that 12 gauge should fix. I'm lubing up the studs just so we could try not to strip these, because they just strip. We got everything jacked up. We got the airbag disconnected. All we gotta do is just remove the shocks and remove the airbag, and I'll show you guys what's going on. So yeah guys, look at this crap. Basically, that's all the way we were able to remove the nuts. It wouldn't go anymore. They're just stripping the whole bracket, and we don't want to risk it, because if you strip this one, it's all welded to this main bracket, and basically we need to replace the whole bottom bracket. So it's a one-time use. We got the new basically plastic piece with the old airbag, and just to buy this I had to buy a whole new airbag, which I'll still throw in the drives. And there's the pieces of the old broken one. See, the center was completely untouched, not cracked, so it looks like just the exterior cracked. And this is all they did. They grinded off way too much of the plastic support, which could be a factor why it cracked, but who knows. Well, quick test drive, and that's it guys. Got it all fixed up. So far we good, so let's see how long this lasts. Hopefully we won't have any more problems. There you go guys. It's gonna be a small video, but I think it's better than nothing. So got it all fixed up. Hopefully it lasts. I think it should. I mean, I drove my T660 for 3 years, basically almost same plastic bottoms. I have no idea why this cracked. I mean, if we look on my drives, it's the same airbags. The front air ride system basically rides on the same airbags as the 8 airbag suspension. If you guys look, this is an 8 airbag. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 on that side. 8 bags, guys. Not my favorite air suspension, but it is what it is. I didn't have a choice when buying the truck. So that's it for today. Another thing is I fixed the mounts on the hood. So now, you know, the hood is a lot more stable. It does not wobble now. Wow, is really solid. Back then it was wobbling and the hood sat too low because the hood mounts clamps completely tore apart. Can't wait to get my grill insert. It's gonna be a custom grill insert going all the way to the bumper with small hexagon holes. So can't wait to get rid of that. That's next. Stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. And of course, guys, right before I want to go home, my splitter stopped working. So if you guys ever encounter a problem where your splitters right here stop working, if I turn it on, I hear the air is leaking. I turn it off. So it could be a fitting, and luckily I already checked it out and I have always extra fittings like this, guys. Always carry fittings with you. These kind, DOT approved. For the shifter, Eaton Fuller, you guys could look right here, it is a 5/30 seconds. All for the shifter, all Eaton Fuller will be 5/30 seconds fittings. And if you guys ever on Amazon pick up one of these airline kits, they're DOT approved fittings, always carry these. It always is helpful. I'll go under the truck and I'll show you guys what I found. Guys, we're under the truck right now. And first thing I see when I climb under here is just this hose hanging, and inside is still a piece of the fitting inside. So if we try to pop this back in, I'm pretty sure it is not gonna stay in there. So we clicked it in. Usually it's supposed to stay. We tug on it, it just pops right out. So that tells me this fitting is bad. So we're just gonna go ahead and replace this fitting, and it should be all good. And I'm just gonna verify 5/30 seconds fitting, looks about to be the same one, and that's it. It's so loose that I could basically just unscrew it by hand. There goes that fitting. Just go ahead and screw in the new one.
If I could give it one more turn, I might be able to. Let's try it out.
And one more, perfect. Stopped right in the spot we need. And before we stick this back in, we might cut it back to a cleaner spot, because I don't think I could remove this barb fitting in here. And yeah, I'm just gonna go get a knife and cut this back to a cleaner spot so we have a nice tight grip in there.